My name is Shannon Chrissy, and my abortion was this year, July 2015. I have a 3-year-old daughter. I'm 32 years old, and my husband and I were attempting for our second child. We tried for 11 months. It took quite a while in my world, not a lot of time in other people's perception. And we finally got pregnant and carried the baby all the way until I was nearly 5 months. I was 18 weeks when we had our anatomy ultrasound, which I thought was called a gender ultrasound because I thought the only purpose really for it was to find out the gender. And that is not the case. It's to find out whether everything is functioning properly. In our case, our daughter, we found out, had fatal abnormalities. She had holes in her heart and non-functioning kidneys. And when they asked us to do an amniocentesis, where they take amniotic fluid to test it, and there was no amniotic fluid, which actually was the gravest news of all. No amniotic fluid means no development. So that means their lungs are not developing, it means their kidneys aren't working, and kidneys not working is fatal. So the hard thing was you don't get to just make the decision that day. You have to wait for test results to come back. And our ultrasound was the Thursday of July 4th weekend. So they had Friday off. So we had to wait until the following Monday to find out exactly what the chromosomes might look like. Not that that changed things, but at least would give us a reason why. So we got what I thought to be the worst news on Tuesday was that the chromosomes were actually normal. And that meant that we will never know why that happened. Sometimes babies just don't develop, and so we had the termination scheduled for that Thursday, which is a 2-day process, and it's quite painful on the first day, not so painful on the second day. And we've been just trying to heal since then. So we're trying to have another baby now. It's a few months later. And I heard about the Shout Your Abortion campaign through my friend at work. And I thought it was really powerful because for me especially, I don't love talking about what was the worst fucking day of my life. And that's what right-wing, I feel like, anti-abortion groups have on us. They get to be loud, and we tend to be quiet because I don't fucking want to talk about it. But when I saw that Amelia was talking about it, it gave me a little more courage to talk about it myself. And now I feel like hopefully my story can help someone else down the road to know that it's not something to be ashamed of. And in fact, I'm proud that I took on the suffering that I think she would have had to take on. So I took that instead, and I live with my decision instead of her having to live in pain or whatever would have happened, most likely not live at all. So I think it's a powerful movement that's changing the conversation.